Good afternoon, I'm John Perkins with the Closing Market Minute. Soybeans finished higher on Tuesday, buying back most of Monday's losses while continuing to keep an eye on the slow tail end of this year's U.S. soybean harvest, with a few 100 million bushels of U.S. beans currently left in the field, and some of that just may not get harvested this year, considering parts of the Midwest and Plains are expected to see more wet, cold conditions over the next several days. Beans are also keeping an eye out for any advance and developments ahead of the G20 later on this week. Corn ended the session very narrowly mixed, fractionally mixed at that, also watching the tail end of this year's U.S. harvest. The USMCA could be signed later on this week at the G20, but a lot still remains up in the air. And wheat closed lower on profit taking. Chicago led the way up on Monday and it led the way down on Tuesday. Winter wheat planting and emergence both remain slower than normal, but overall the crop's in pretty good shape for this time of year. Live and feeder cattle were down modestly, getting ready for the week's widespread direct cash cattle business. It is only Tuesday, so widespread business may not develop until Thursday or Friday. Fed cattle exchange results are out tomorrow. And hogs were mixed, mostly lower on these steady to lower cash, lower midday pork, and spread activity. I'm John Perkins with the Closing Market Minute.